Live Local 8 breaking news in West Palm Beach, where 4 people were shot today.
2 of those people have now died, and no one is in custody.
Residents here tell me a car drove by as the 4 men were walking down the road and shot at them with a weapon that looked like an assault rifle.
Someone just got shot? Yes.
Johnny died instantly.
Yeah, I grew up in this neighborhood. I know everybody around here. And it's just a tragedy that we got to do something about. You know, we can't continue to sit around hoping things will get better. It's going to take people from the community standing up and saying enough is enough.
Friends remember 19-year-old Johnny Davis as full of life.
Magnifying person to be around. You know, anybody that's ever spent time with Johnny had a good time with him.
Good times that now live on as memories. Friends and family laid the Forest Hill High graduate to rest at Glendale Memorial Cemetery.
Today is not just another peace walk.
On Friday, a peace march. More than 100 people standing up to the violence that claimed Johnny's life.
What we want!
Peace!
Rest in peace!
Johnny!
They chanted as they marched through the streets of West Palm Beach, mourning the life of 19-year-old Johnny Davis.
Rest in peace!
Johnny!
He was a fun-loving guy. You know, every time you see him, he had a smile on his face.
He loved me, I love him. And the only thing I can say, he was a good boy.
Through 90-degree heat, more than 20 blocks, they walked in his memory. Davis was killed last week, middle of the day, just walking down 19th Street.
It's just so sad that he had to be killed out here. He didn't really get to live the rest of his life yet.
Davis was part of Inner City Innovators. That's a group that works for peace. They organized this march not just for Davis, but for all shooting victims. More than 100 people walked with them.
I think it sends the message that the community's getting tired of losing our young brothers, and we're willing to come together and do whatever it takes to put an end to this.
The march ended at the spot where Davis was killed, where a small memorial marks the spot.
You see the tears in these people's faces? Nobody should have to go through this.
You're not just taking someone who doesn't matter from every family, you're breaking our family.
People protest and they say Black Lives Matter in regards to police-led killings on African Americans and even whites, but you don't see the same outrage and protests in regards to black-on-black violence within the inner city, and we want to shed light on that. If we want things to change in our community, it's going to have to start with us. It's going to come from the inside out.
The Summer of Peace, promoted by city and community leaders, has been deemed a success.
Last summer, at least 10 people died in shootings within a 2-mile radius of the Tamarind community.
Our children don't have to go to school traumatized by gun violence.
When children in the Tamarind neighborhood start school on Monday, they'll be coming back from a peaceful summer.
Think about around this time last year, I believe there was over 11, 12 murders in a 2-mile radius. And this year, beginning June 1st, there's been none. So we're excited about that.
Ricky Aiken and Earl Buchanan lost their friend, 19-year-old Johnny Davis, last summer, gunned down in the Tamarind neighborhood. His death awakened the community.
He was one of the good ones, and we have to be able to save the good ones.